Hey guys, Waddler-D here. We're finally starting a Kirby LP. I mean, considering the references that my channel screen name makes, and the fact that I have not played a single Kirby game, as it's pretty much tattooed on my fucking channel, it would be very fitting to start with this game, because this is where Kirby kind of got his wings with. Then again, there's Kirby's Dream Land, which I'm sure everyone has played, because it's a really good game, and it's for the Game Boy. But this one was on the NES, and really gave Kirby some color. And now we're going to get some drawing lessons here. First you draw a circle, then you dot the eyes, add a great big smile, and presto, slaps on some fucking paint is Kirby! And yeah, this is his first NES game, and only one if I recall correctly, and yeah, sure I have a save game and another save game, but we're gonna delete one of them because I don't want to deal with that one. And we got Vegetable Valley. This stage is easy, and Kirby looks like he's in quite an epic... Oh shit, okay, he was in an epic duel. Kirby could have done this earlier. Though, is there foreshadowing with Kirby's name getting stabbed? I don't know. But we got controls. You got 2 to jump, 1 to inhale, in this case B and A. A is the 2 and B is 1. And then we got this beam ability, which is pretty useful at being somewhat useful. I mean, it has good range, it comes out kind of quick, it hits people right above you immediately, but it's kind of slow and can leave you cumbersome at times. So, switch out for any other ability that might look tempting. Not that Broncho Burr, that Waddler-D I just killed, and I got Flame, so you're gonna get inhaled, buddy. And this is Fire. This is a much better ability, because it hits things in front of you almost immediately, and it has a good range to it, so you're not gonna get hit so much from getting up close. Problem is, you can't use underwater. That's one big problem, but it's still not bad. I mean, considering that Kirby can keep this up forever, so it's not like you're gonna get hit needlessly. Alright, we enter the end of the stage, and we press A at the right time, and we get to the top. Holy God, that's a first. Usually I screw up and get second, third, fourth, or possibly even worse. So if you get to number 1 by pressing A at the perfect time, you will get an extra life for all that great effort. And now we opened up this little place. What's this all about? Crane Fever. Okay, basically the idea behind this game is that you have to hold A, try to put it over the big Kirby or small one if you don't feel like you're confident enough. Because the big one is kind of hard to get, and I think this one's screwing up on me. Yeah, it's screwing up. Shit. Fucking hell. So yeah, you want to make sure you get the damn big Kirby. But if the big Kirby's giving you a lot of trouble, the small one will be easier to get. And one thing you want to worry about, oh, this is secure. If it's caught like that, you pretty much got the damn thing. There's no way that thing's falling out of there. Now, if you have it hanging from under the arms or by the feet, you're pretty much going to lose it sooner or later. By the feet is probably the worst. You're pretty much going to have to depend on major luck to get that. Alright, and I think since I've been telling you guys about the game controls and everything, might as well explain the backstory of this. Apparently, the problem with Kirby is that he apparently dreams right now, or people aren't dreaming in Dreamland. That's a fucking contradiction right there. I mean, you would think that Dreamlanders can do this thing, but not at this time, because apparently DD has done some retarded things, like breaking up the Star Rod into 7 pieces, and now I'm getting my ass kicked by this easy mini-boss, Poppy Brothers Senior bastard. Suck on that. So, Kirby is now going across the lands, and, killing all the enemies in his path with Crash, and getting back all these Star Rod pieces so he can basically give it to DD, or give it to the Star Fountain when he gets and kicks DD's ass at the same time. But yeah, there's a problem. You got 6 or 7 stages to deal with before you can do all that stuff. Each stage, or each level has a boss at the end after you beat a certain number of stages. And, of course you fight DDD right at the end, and how am I gonna get that? Probably should let that go. And, you probably noticed that I got an ability earlier called Crash from Poppy Brothers Sr. Basically that's kinda like Kirby's ultimate button. He kills everything on the screen, and it's kind of useful on bosses, but I wouldn't rely on getting it too much, because it is pretty rare. Or rarer than most abilities. Like this one I have Spark. Not very good, but it's not very bad either. Can't really use it underwater. But it's not something to totally count out, yeah, it's not totally something you should shrug off either, because it does hit things above you and below you. And it does kind of offer a nice little shield if you are getting annoyed by enemies doing all this shit. Alright, but as you can see, these first few levels are pretty easy. I mean, you got these cannon guys who are invincible, but the problem is they can fall in holes and pretty much die. And I slid right into that motherfucker. Bastard. Alright, so far this... But, don't think that this game is totally easy. It gets harder as you progress, thankfully. I do not like games that stay easy forever. And this game does not stay easy. Luckily, it doesn't get too hard either, but still... You would think that... Then again, Kirby games never really got hard until, like, right at the end. For instance, fucking Arena in this Kirby Superstar, that got kinda hard compared to everything else, but nevertheless... oh, what the hell? Getting hit by Waddler-Ds, they're fucking bastards. Alright, you got this Fireball move, which is pretty nice. One thing that you should note about it, it makes you fucking invincible, so if you're having any problems getting through any Gordos or anything, or fireballs getting launched at your face, you can use a fireball ability to get through it. Problem is, it does not work underwater, and you don't have any control of where you're going to stop. So keep that in mind when you get out of the fireball, because you could crash into a wall behind a frickin' boss, land on the boss, and it'll give you all sorts of troubles. And here is one of the best abilities in the game. Sword is well balanced. You can, if not a little cheap, it gives you good range. You can, when using the air, you pretty much create a nice little split-second shield around your ass, killing any enemies that touch it. And this can also be used underwater, so pretty much it's an all-purpose weapon almost. You can hit things above you, below you, right in front of you. The only thing that this won't do is it won't pound down that little stake, or it won't crash through pretty strong blocks or something. You'll probably see what I mean in future. So it's pretty much a really good ability. I mean, the only part that sucks about it is when you get hit, you'll lose it, most likely. Especially if you're in the water, you'll definitely be losing it, because every time you lose an ability in the water, it's pretty much going to sink into a slow state of dying, so you can't really do anything about it. And if you slide with the sword, you do this crap. You pretty much like stick your sword out and kill things, which is pretty nice, I would have to say. Let's see what's up ahead. What the hell are you giving me? Oh yeah, now I'm fucking invincible. Yeah, if you get candy in pretty much in all Kirby games, you turn into a fucking invincible puffball that annihilates everything it touches except cannons and Gordos. But everything else is like overwhelmed by your frickin' sugar rush and they die instantly. So that's a nice thing to keep in mind. And for some reason that guy with the mask, who will remain nameless at the moment, is giving me such things. He must be a nice guy. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be any problems. And we got the first boss. Let's take him on, because he's pretty easy. Alright, this first boss is everyone's favorite tree, Wispy Woods. And this guy's pretty sad in terms of being challenging. Basically, you can just suck up apples, shoot them at them. You can use your ability, you duck under those things when you're far away, but if you're in front of him, doing all this damage to his face, You shouldn't have any problems. Oh, you little bastard. You wanna fucking kill me, huh? Let's go. Yeah, you're dead now. See? Look at that. Giving Kirby too many problems now. And it looks like we're done with level 1. How interesting. 10 minutes and we're already done with the first level. Don't think it's gonna be that quick for future levels. Ice Cream Island. Kirby is now dreaming about great things. Oh, what the fuck? Had that fucking nightmare. Damn. That's what you get for eating too much ice cream before you go into sleep, Kirby. But we're out of time, so next time we're going to try to get through level 2, Ice Cream Island. So thanks for watching, have a great day, and adios. Great, what do you got to say about that? Yeah, I thought so. Adios.